I'm the curator of the AFROTOPIA Film Series. I basically brought together a whole bunch of different films that I've been really interested in over the past, I don't know how long now, since I've started AFROTOPIA, about 2 years. I have been collecting different indie films, making lists of older films like Sun Ra's Space is the Place, and just kind of compiling something that I really wanted to share with my hometown, Detroit. So this is the first year, and we really hope to make a go of it for the next year. And I really hope that Detroit becomes more inspired by all the sci-fi and fantasy that the films introduce. I hope that they're able to see new visions about the city that is going through so much transition and transformation. I immediately thought that AFROTOPIA needed a symbol that would be recognizable no matter where you are in this world. And I basically asked one of my favorite artists living in Detroit, Wesley Taylor, to create this symbol that is really cosmic based. So AFROTOPIA really is into the cosmos. We believe that we're cosmic beings having a human experience, and that human experience is determined by the bodies that we inhabit. So all the work that we do is really centered around that one basic point. We are cosmic beings. So we like to join Sun Ra and Danielle Luna in that kind of narrative. And with that said, Wesley just brilliantly created the first logo of AFROTOPIA that is so loved everywhere I go. It's multi-dimensional, and that I think alone just creates the multi-layeredness is just intriguing and seductive. And that's exactly what I wanted. But the A alone is our symbol. So wherever you see it, that's where you know this is an AFROTOPIAN space. I was looking at the arts movement Afrofuturism and just wanted to describe Detroit in my own way. Before I even came up with the name, I had referred to Detroit as my own utopia. It's 87% black, it's culturally rich in such a diverse way that I couldn't find a better place in the United States for me to call home. So even though Detroit was associated with the apocalypse or post-apocalyptic kind of aesthetic and dystopian world, I always saw Detroit as elegant and gorgeous and otherworldly and mythical, ethereal, and utopian. So AFROTOPIA is basically a blend of the Afrofuturist aesthetic and mindset with utopia of the here and now. So DJ Spoke created and directed The Sounds of Manzanzi, which is a documentary on a type of electronic music very similar to what we would call house music in Detroit. But it's South African based and has very different kinds of roots. But all the same, it's a fascinating documentary that's rooted in the townships of South Africa. And we also have, of course, the classic Space is the Place, and we close out the series with that, which I think is a great, a nod to Sun Ra, who is seen as the godfather of Afrofuturism. And I hope that we'll be able to have a really good conversation after seeing such a wide range of films to come back to this one place that we're most familiar with, and to see how Afrofuturism is shown in all these different ways, and the complexity of Afrofuturism. It's a multicolored fabric.